Amongst the ever-changing landscape of Taylor's lineup, the GTs that we have seen plenty of come through, GT Urban Ash, GT 811, GT K21. They're dropping the GT and they're just sticking with the numbers. Now, my first question for Taylor was, when's the 611 coming back? And they answer my prayers with the new 611e Limited in Tobacco Sunburst. I'm gonna tell you all about it, and you can hear it right now. How's it going, y'all? This is Cooper Greenberg here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, turn your notifications on, comment below, check out the Patreon, check out the podcast, check out the Teespring store. Now let's talk about Taylor guitars. The GT has been around for a little bit now, and we've seen a lot of incarnations of it. There's been blacktop versions and all mahogany versions. But my favorite that has come out was the limited edition GT611E that was sort of based on this kind of scaled down 618, the Grand Orchestra. One of my favorite guitars, goes toe-to-toe with an SJ200. It's a massive guitar and it's too big for me, but I just have always liked it. I've loved the aesthetic. I love the Mission inlays. So when they put out the 611 as this Grand Theater body, scaled down, very comfortable. There's just something about it that just I really loved. It had sort of a more natural edge burst. I forget exactly what they call it, but it was a very beautiful guitar, and I always wanted it to come back. It was limited. I think we got maybe 8 of them at the time. They sold out, and we've had people asking us for us constantly because it's a cool guitar, and why would they not introduce it permanently into the lineup? It has not been permanently introduced into the lineup. This is another limited, but it's sort of, you know, hits the spot for me. It's very, very much identical to the other guitar with the exception of the Tobacco Sunburst finish. And Taylor's been killing it with the Sunburst recently. They recently put out the AD11 that took over the GT Urban Ash. That has a Tobacco Sunburst spruce top on it, the new AD17, the new AD12. They're doing a lot of cool stuff with sunbursts, and this guitar, spruce top, flame maple back and sides, really pretty. They kept the sunburst going on the maple neck. It is right under a 1 3/4 inch nut width. It is right over a 24.1 inch scale length, so super, super comfortable. And it's sort of, you know, the GT, Grand Theater, whatever you're calling it, now it's just model number suffix 11 or 21. These guitars were Taylor's answer to everybody's question of give me an all solid wood GS Mini. It made more sense with something that was slightly larger, but it has all the comfort and all the surprising sound punch that a GS Mini has with really high quality, beautiful, all solid wood. These are appointed beautifully. I love, this is maple binding. It's not white binding. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but even down to the detail of just having this really pretty little black inlay. I'm assuming that is not ebony, but it's a nice black kind of framing line around the wood binding. It just looks fantastic. 1 ring of abalone within the rosette, and then what I'm guessing to be maple, and then I think koa framing that with another black line. Very detailed, high-end, fancy pants guitar that something about the original 611 just spoke to me. I loved it. I'm glad to see it back, even if it's in the form of another limited guitar. They should keep it around. They should make it permanent because I think everybody's gonna love it. But I want you to hear it. I'm gonna do a little bit of strumming, a little bit of finger picking, so you can hear that combination of the spruce and maple. Very bright, but still a surprising amount of bass and volume kind of output from a guitar of this size. So here you go, 611E Limited, check it out. There you have it, a little bit on the 611, formerly known as the GT 611e, now just 611e Limited. We've talked about it a bunch recently when we threw down on the AD11e SB. I think we're going to be seeing a permanent resident within each of the numbered series. I want to see a 311, 411, 511, and I think the no-brainer is keeping the 611 around because it's just cool. It feels different. Taylor does a good amount with maple if you really look into the super popular 614, 612, the extremely popular 614 Builder's Edition, but the 618 is really kind of the underrated gem, I think, within the 600 series, and having something that's a scaled down version, perfect for somebody that wants a little comfortable couch guitar. This is way too nice to be just a couch guitar, but some people, some guitar players are like that. They want a very extravagant couch guitar. This thing is gig ready. It's got the ES2, same pickup system as every other American made, and also every GS Mini, Koa, and Rosewood Plus. But ES2 sounds great on this guitar, and the maple, the spruce, it's just something a little different than what you've come to expect from a world dominated by mahogany and rosewood. So I dig it. We got a very, very short supply of these because they did not make a ton. I believe we're getting 4 total. So if you like it, if you've been waiting on a 611 in the other finish, this is what you're going to get. I've asked them many times to make an exclusive for us, do the 611. They won't do it. But I feel a sort of a kinship to this guitar just because of the Mission/Alamo inlays alone. So it's special to me. I really like it. And I would love to hear what you think. If you got questions about it, if you want to know about 811s and K21s and AD11s, I'm in GT mode right now. So give me a call, email me, chat with us online. We'd love to talk about all the GTs or 11s that Taylor has to offer because still I feel like they haven't, like the right people have not touched these guitars. They think that they're just fancy GS Minis, but they truly are something a little bit different and have just so much more dynamic range and character to them, and I really enjoy them. So, like I said, if you want to learn all the details on this guitar, alamomusic.com. We've got 4 of them. Act fast because who knows when there's going to be another 600 series Grand Theater. I doubt that it will be anytime soon. So, if you like it, let us know. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.